All right, so our last time at our high school. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. I haven't actually done an intro on the channel before, but this is Leo. He is the valedictorian of our school. We just graduated ALA West Foothills. What, 2 days ago?
Yeah, 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Crazy.
We're here on the track, and we're gonna film a short little vlog here about what we've learned and what we value, basically from attending high school and being a part of Gen Z.
Yep.
So, what are your thoughts, Leo? Let's get this started. What do you think?
Let's see what you wrote first. What did you say?
Well, on the night of graduation, basically, I journaled a couple pages about like what I felt, because when we were sitting there and we're listening to like all of those people speaking, I was kind of in my own world. I wasn't really present, and I wrote down some thoughts and some questions. So these are the bullet points. I basically wrote what helped me during high school. Number one has got to be self-love, 100%. I feel like the first couple years, I wasn't as confident in myself at all, to be honest. That made me a little bit more quiet. I was kind of more of like, I was a shell of myself, a shell of like what I am now. So I didn't really take opportunities when people gave them to me. I was a little bit, I wasn't really outspoken. So that's number one.
Let me say something off that.
Yeah, let him add on here.
Self-love, like, it took a long time. I didn't like hate myself, but like I would never acknowledge when I would do good.
Yeah.
Because I would always, like, this whole valedictorian thing, like, I'm very proud of myself. Like, I put in the work, but like, there's always that part of myself, especially back then, that would like doubt my achievements. Like, oh, you're lucky, or like, oh, you got gifted this, or like, and like just appreciating myself hasn't always been easy, but it's gotten easier over the years just through experience. And I just say you just gotta thug it out.
Good teacher. Honestly, a great class. I'm gonna miss it.
That was. Where am I gonna rank Mr. Gwen's second hour AP Lang class?
In all the classes you've had.
I think that was a top 5 high school class for me by far. That class was so funny every day. Like,
I would say the same, honestly. That'd probably make the top 3, maybe 4.
And Mr. Gwen was a fun teacher, so.
I'm trying to remember. What was do you have a favorite moment this year in that
favorite
class?
moment?
There's a lot, actually.
There's a lot of random things, like celebrating his half birthday. That one sticks out to me. Yeah. I thought that was the dumbest thing ever, but
looking at it now, like,
funny.
What teacher would let you celebrate their half birthday, let alone have a class party with like food and stuff?
Or what's her name's presentation at the end of the year? Ooh. That was really good, like the top 10 Mr. Gwen moments.
Oh,
like,
Juliana.
Distractions.
Shout out Juliana. Shout out. That was crazy. But see, all this right now, like just experiencing this, you got to first of all come out of your shell a little bit. So I would encourage like anybody that isn't a senior but you're going to be, you got to live this year like it's your last year as a kid, genuinely. That means taking all the risks, doing like everything. Say yes to as much people as you can. Just talk to as much people as you can.
Just open up, because you'll find out that there's really cool people that you've never known before, and you might feel a little sad that you didn't meet them earlier, but it's better to meet them now than not ever meet them. Exactly.
What do you have to lose, Leo?
You literally have nothing to lose. Like,
exactly. Some wise words from Leo.
Thank you.
Yeah, on the what's it called? The third point I wrote was being kind and genuine to all people. And I wrote this leads to opportunity, and that actually is real. You have to give people more than just that first impression, and sometimes they'll open up to you, and then you can make a connection with them. I think that sometimes we're scared to like show our like genuine self to people that we feel aren't gonna like rock with us or have their own group, but that could lead into a relationship, an opportunity to connect with someone, an opportunity to do something fun, which our school actually I think did a pretty good job at that. We didn't have a lot of seniors, but we were pretty connected.
I kind of I agree with like the connections.
Well,
it's just
I already know what he's thinking. We do have some people, right? But
I agree
we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't. I agree with the connections part, but they did us dirty with the senior events. Like they did not. I feel like they did not care about us at all, because Mr. Dunman, he sent me and Noel our valedictorian and salutatorian things, but what is it? It still had, so he copy and pasted it because he still had Ava's name written down on my paper, because Ava was valedictorian last year. So he copy and pasted that thing and still had Ava's name on it instead of me. They didn't care. That's besides the point, I guess. It's
Shout out to Mr.
whatever.
Donovan. You might have to cover your tracks a little bit better.
Shout out, yeah.
That is insane.
I know.
And you actually think about.
And Noel's had Jack's name on it still.
Yeah, so do a better job at advocating for your class.
Yeah, please, like, genuinely do that.
This is an important year.
Yeah.
I really do wish we had a senior trip. I think that would have been really fun and beneficial, but it just goes to show like what you put into something you're gonna get out of it, and you can't always expect your school to do everything for you.
Yeah, because
people actually will remember that act of kindness too. And it's I know it's like cliche, they always tell you this, but like what goes around comes around, and like good karma and bad karma are actually, I believe that is real, and you have to be willing to accept that and willing to be nice to other people. You gotta work hard still.
You have to work hard. You need to connect with people.
Yeah.
Because you can't do it alone.
Not at all.
And if you can't like be yourself with people, with your job, like you're just not gonna be successful.
Not at all.
You have
to learn those skills now, honestly. And if you think about it, like those who work jobs, the people that are more social and like are more grounded, like in who they are going to be the people that you gravitate towards anyway. Because at this moment in time, like what do you gain from being fake to somebody? Like after school, like the connections you have with people all the time, every single person, that should be of some value to you. Honestly, I believe that it should be.
It should be valuable.
Because you gain stuff from being valuable. I know I have.
Yeah, you gain stuff from it, and you realize like over time, like who the real people are because they've been themselves. And obviously, you're more likely to want to stay connected with people that are real to you and not fake. Like after high school, all the drama goes away, and you don't have to see people. I guess I could see that.
I wouldn't think he's shy, but like. I wouldn't say I'm shy either, but I definitely have been more shy in the past, I think. But you also kind of grow into yourself a little bit. And like, it's going to take some time, right? But there is a point where you kind of grow into yourself and it becomes easier to be more social, to like do more things, talk to more people. Because I think you realize like all the things you worry about in high school aren't even like really things you need to be worrying about. I would say you got to stay true to yourself. You got to stay true to your belief. Obviously, like, he also had a great valedictorian speech that kind of set the tone of our graduating class. You should actually go into that. You should go into your speech now.
My speech?
Yeah. First and foremost, before we even started it, he shout out to our Lord and Savior.
I'm
Jesus
a Christian,
Christ.
so I shouted out God.
Yeah.
Then I shouted out everyone else, literally everyone else. I said family, friends, teachers, staff, coaches, and everyone else there tonight, because thank you for popping out.
Exactly.
Thank you for coming to our graduation.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, and I hope everyone else does too.
I definitely felt supported. That was a cool moment.
And then I started off my speech. This was the hard part when writing this speech, because I feel like for some reason it's way easier to talk all doom and gloom than it is to talk positive about something.
It is true.
And I was writing, and I realized, how am I gonna like bring this back? Because my topic was the phrase, I don't know where I heard it from, but I've heard it a lot. It's "you are what you feed your mind."
Yes.
So I started out all doom and gloom, like, because a lot of the times you feed your mind with negativity, whether it's from your experiences that you've had, just how you define yourself, like what we talked about earlier, self-love.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. And then social media definitely doesn't help.
Not at all.
Which, one of the things I wanted to say was like,
go ahead, say it.
I didn't want to diss too hard on social media, because
it's
go
also
on Instagram all the time, and I didn't want to sound like a hypocrite up there.
Yeah.
So I don't remember what I left out, but it was something. I think I was gonna say I don't want to sound like a hypocrite up here, but I just left that out because it didn't really flow. But I hope I didn't want people to think that I'm a hypocrite or hypocritical, because I do doom scroll sometimes, like as one does.
Yeah.
But it's really about, because with all the news lately, everything going on.
There's a lot of negative.
There's a lot of negative.
I'm sure they also know too. Like I feel like when you open social media up and you view a couple things that are negative, your feed suddenly just pushes you more of those things. And then after you're done watching everything, you realize you're left at a lower point.
Negativity
when
just
you
gets
started.
it just gets views, I think, like more
It is
than
true.
anything.
But also, I think that's like how like we kind of operate. We don't really know, but that's kind of like how we base our thoughts off of. Is like how things are like negative.
It's the fear of things like going wrong, I guess.
I feel like also when you start like your senior year, I think your like mindset kind of like shifts, almost like you gotta make the most of this last year, right?
Yeah.
And that includes making relationships with people.
Oh yeah, you're right. I've talked to so many people this year that I would never talk to before. Like, I just didn't care. Like,
oh yeah, that's actually true. And I've talked to a lot of seniors. I've talked to a lot of people about that too. Like, since your last year, you're more like you're willing to take more risks into talking to people. And then I really realized like I should have done more of that before my senior year.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, you never judge a book by its cover. There's a lot of really cool people that was at our school, and like, I don't know why I like many waited until senior year to try to like open up.
Yeah.
But it was like you said, at this point in senior year, like, who cares what people think? Like,
Exactly.
we're done in a year anyway. I'll probably never see you again.